solo. I am gonna eat another bowl from Qdoba like I always do. But this time, some cool stuff happened. I go there all the time, as you guys know. So I have their like chef level status, so that means I get the chips and queso for only $2. But I also had a free entree today, so I got a surf and turf bowl, chips and queso, and a drink, a large drink. And it was $26 at the beginning, and after I used my $2 chips and queso and my free entree, it was $5. So it's worth celebrating. There's also another celebration to be had, which is that I have 100 followers, actually 102, which I appreciate. I appreciate you guys. I'm glad that you want to watch me eat my random food. I really appreciate that you're hanging out with me and having lunch with me on random days. It's nice. It's nice. I would like to get to know you a little bit more. So if you are someone who watches me a lot, like I do have one particular follower who always comments on my videos and always gives me really great suggestions, so I really appreciate you. You know who you are. And yeah, anyone else who has any suggestions, just let me know. I'm happy to try the things that you guys want to see me try. I got a shrimp and steak bowl. I usually get all of the salsas, but this time I only got 3. Just to try to, I don't know, keep it a little bit less liquidy for this point in time. I also got some guac, which I almost never get, but it's good. I don't know why I never get it. It's free. It doesn't add an extra charge or anything, so. The steak with the shrimp is so good. My significant other is allergic to shrimp, so we don't have it at home. So when I can get shrimp, it's nice too. Their shrimp is cilantro lime shrimp, and it's so good. It never tastes like fishy or anything weird, you know. It's really good. This, and a chips and queso for $5. I feel like that's the best deal I've had in a while. Of course, it's not $5 every time. You have to come here a lot in order to get those deals, but I come here a lot anyway, so it works out for me. I recently tried Costa Vida. I was not a fan. So, Qdoba, I'm gonna stick with you. Costa Vida was like good, but not as much food, not as flavorful, and it was more expensive. So it just was not worth it for me. Maybe I'm just getting the wrong thing or something. Maybe I just need to get something else there. I don't know. If you're a diehard Costa Vida fan, tell me why, because I want to know what the benefit of going there is over Qdoba. I never go to Chipotle because in the past, I don't know about now, but in the past they didn't have like quite as many options specifically for salsas and stuff. And I'm a salsa fiend. You guys know that. So I want salsa. I want all the salsa. All of them. So good. It's super spicy. I got the spicy queso like I always do. It's really good. Super worth getting. Not for $26 though. I would only get this if I knew I had a free entree, because it's expensive. I looked at their surf and turf burrito, but I'm not a huge fan of tortillas. And it just seems like a waste of space. Like, I definitely get more food in this bowl than I would in a burrito. I know their burritos are huge and stuff, but because I don't like tortillas that much, it just doesn't make that much sense for me. I do like quesadillas, but again, you just can't fit as much in a quesadilla. I always get the cilantro lime rice, and I always get black beans. I've recently been thinking that maybe I should start getting half pinto, half black, because I do like pinto beans a lot, and I never get them there. But I think in my mixed bowl, I just prefer black beans for some reason. I'm trying to find a radio station that's actually playing something. I recently moved, so I'm out of Fruita now, into Grand Junction, so I'm a little bit more in the heart of everything. So you might get more videos, you might not, I don't know. So spicy. I really like how spicy it is. I got the chili crema, the salsa verde, and then the fiery habanero. So that's why it's so spicy. It goes really good with the shrimp. I wish Qdoba would just sponsor me, but why would they when I eat their food without getting paid all the time? It doesn't make any sense. I'm starting to get full, so I might save the rest of this for later. Usually when I save it for later, I just take bites randomly until I actually get home. So by the time I get home, there's only like a fourth of a bowl left. But let's go ahead and do the spicy queso for a minute. It's so hot. And when I say hot, I mean it's like temperature hot, not necessarily spicy hot. It is spicy, but not super spicy. Like, comparatively, that fiery habanero makes me feel like I'm starting to sweat. This never makes me feel like I'm starting to sweat. It's not that hot. But I like really spicy food. When I go get wings, I usually get the second and first hottest flavors. Those are usually my go-to. I got an appendectomy a few years ago, and after that there's something about it that like made spicy food just not as enjoyable. I guess maybe it gave me some heartburn, but I'm like building back up my tolerance, I think. So I believe the chips and queso is normally like $6 or $7. So to get for $2 is pretty cool. I also really like their chips because they're a little bit limey. So any chips that I don't finish with my chips and queso, I put into a Ziploc bag at my house and we just use them as our tortilla chips. I like this queso because it has like chunks of peppers and stuff. I just took my mom to lunch at a local Mexican restaurant in Rifle, and their queso's good, but it's so buttery that it almost tastes like buttered popcorn or something. I much prefer queso like this, which is sad because that place that I go to is very authentic, you know. I hate to say that, but I do prefer this queso over like any Hispanic restaurant queso that I've had. It's just too buttery. But with that being said, there's quite a few Hispanic restaurants that have like the best carne asada tacos I've ever had, so those can't be beat. So they still win. I just don't want to pay like $6 to $11 for a queso at a Mexican restaurant that tastes like buttered popcorn. It's a little crazy. It's a little much for buttered popcorn dip. There's all sorts of people pulling up. I'm in the Red Robin parking lot, that's why. And it's lunchtime. I'm gonna eat my last few chips and I'm gonna get going. I gotta go to Walmart and get some stuff, so. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you had lunch too, tell me what you had. I wanna know. I wanna try it too. I'll see you guys next time. I hope you have a good day.